Abraham's seed, when God starts to tell Abraham, that calls Abraham, tells him the Redeemer is going to come from his seed, then Abraham allows Satan to focus his attack now, not on everybody, just on Abraham. The famine in Genesis 50 and others. When you get to Exodus, the destruction of the male line by Pharaoh, it's all part of Satan's provocation. Even after Pharaoh lets him go on Passover, he changes his mind, goes after him, right? To what? To wipe them out. Pharaoh's pursuit in Exodus 14. And then, of course, the whole population of Canaan, to prevent them from getting in there, is part of what we're going to be dealing with here. When God finally reveals that it's going to be not just through Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and through the tribe of Judah, even every time God does it, allows Satan to focus. But when he reveals that it's going to be out of the house of David, in 2 Samuel 7, that allows Satan to focus his attacks on the house of David. And in the royal line, again and again and again, we find the royal kids, the heirs to the throne, are killed. There's an attempt to wipe out all the heirs, except always there's a servant that hides a baby. There's all kinds of these, all through there are these intrigues. The Arabians slew all but Azariah, who was hidden. Athaliah, she ends up killing everybody, but Joash escapes. Hezekiah is assaulted in Isaiah 36 and 38. Remember, when you get to the Persian Empire, Haman is trying to wipe out the entire Jewish race. Why? Well, it's prejudice. No, it's something more deeper than not just that simple. It's an attempt to thwart the plan of God. And you wonder, why is Satan still at it today? Because there's a prerequisite condition for the second coming of Christ. That's for Israel to repent and to ask him to return. And they will. But it'll take the tribulation to drive them to it. In the New Testament, Joseph fears when Mary's pregnant. That was punishable by death. He fears for her. Matthew 1st. Herod's attempt to killing the babes at Bethlehem. We celebrate every Christmas that comes up. That's Satan's attempt to thwart the plan of God. At Nazareth, when Jesus opens his ministry in Luke 4, they try to throw him off a cliff. Then there's storms at sea, and by the way, there's two of them, not just one. In Mark 4 and Luke 8, you'll discover if you study those storms, they were not, in my opinion, natural storms. Why? Because there were sailors aboard that are familiar with those waters that knew about storms, and they were terrified. That tells me something else is going on. They were supernaturally induced, I believe. And that's why Jesus rebukes the storm. Interesting. Check the words. And of course, the ultimate strategy was the cross. And all of this is summarized for you in Revelation 12. In Revelation, it's got this dramatic book, but there's a chapter set aside, chapter 12, where it reviews from the seed of the woman until the rapture. In fact, beyond the rapture.